Hello, good morning. It's morning yap. Today is day 9 of the occupation. It's actually more like day 46, I think. I think ICE has technically been here for 45 days. And of course, there's local border patrol agents and stuff that have been here all along. I wanted to talk today. It's been a little bit of a quieter morning, and last night was a quieter evening. I think because there was a threat of snow, and y'all are seeing a different part of my morning routine of combing my child's hair. One of the things that I feel like is emphasized in every horror story in history, the Holocaust, the slave trade, the things happening in Gaza, is just how regular, I think of Bisson, and I think of Anne Frank, and I think of Martin Luther King, happy birthday yesterday. I think of Malcolm X, I think of Angela Davis, I think of John Lewis, I think of these people that are regular, everyday people, right? That are no different than you and me, that are called, particularly in moments of crisis, but maybe they know it. I know that my calling is to get people free, right? Showing up, doing other things, right? You just saw me doing my child's hair, but I also this morning spent a good chunk of my morning making sure people were in the correct signal chats, making sure that I had a handle on my energy for today, checking, news stations, checking the people that I follow, making sure that people are okay. I shared my location with another person because I need to make sure that I'm safe and protected, and just in case someone, something happens and the other people that I have it shared with, that's a real, it's a real threat. And that's not even what I was going to talk about today. But anyway, I just want to emphasize that, it's regular people. Renee was a regular person. George Floyd was a regular person, We're regular artists, creatives, humans, tech geeks, nerds, showing up in all of these different ways with our specific skill sets. Regular graphic designers, like someone that I know. Anyway, my point of getting on today was to share a bit about how I'm keeping joy, right, in these times. Because if we lose the joy, if we lose the hope, if we lose the love, that is when we give up, right? And that is why I say joy is the revolution, right? We're going to have to do a lot of hiding my child's face today. And so, one of the number one things that I do, even though I'm a part of all these signal chats, even though I like to be informed, being informed, I've talked about this a little bit before, but being informed and knowing what's happening in the world is something that, Piper, let's not do that. Hang on. Fighting with a toddler and where they can be, it's always fun. Anyway, something that I do is I keep my phone, I was talking about how I like to be informed, right? And it gives me comfort to be informed, knowing what's happening around the world, in my neighborhood, that gives me comfort. And yes, it is sometimes really uncomfortable to read, but it is so important. How did you get this? Hold on again. You're going to hear the toddler throwing a fit. That's just what toddlers do. They have big feelings about things that they can't have. I love to be informed. It gives me comfort. And one of the ways that I rejuvenate is by putting my phone in Do Not Disturb for at least 4 hours a day, right? And overnight. And actually, my phone is in Do Not Disturb right now. I will undo Not Disturb my phone once I get to my desk in the morning. once I open my computer, right? Because then I'm tapped in. But then the last few days I have been going back into D&D for a couple hours in the afternoon, because it is too much to hold, right? It is too much to scroll all day long. It is too much to look at everything happening and not want to quit, right? And so that is one of the primary things I do. The other thing that I do is play with my child when they're not screaming. And, you know, build something with them. Like, they got these blocks for Christmas. I play with those. We play with their little, they have like this little Velcro thing that's really cute. I dream about what life could be beyond this, right? I talk to the baby in my tummy. I go to rehearsal, right? Like, this was one of those things that, like, it is, and somebody said it in a chat the other day, like, that is one of the bright spots in the world right now, is coming together with these people at this moment on this show, right? And working to do something this important, right? To do a world premiere and to laugh together, right? Like 3 days a week. Like, I laugh with the people that I see daily. I get a hug, you know, and I realize that some of this is not stuff that you can do. But the last thing that I will share is that I try to find something that I feel useful in, right? For me, that's teaching, it's facilitating, it's coaching, it's doing co-workings, it's leading spaces, it's all of this, right? It's singing, it's learning a new aria, it's reposting a video that inspired me, it's talking about my album, it's talking about my music, it is making posters for other organizations, you know, like, there are so many things that I can keep doing to keep rejuvenating me, even when I get in the anger place, which is where I started yesterday, as you all know. Even when I'm in the anger place, I can look at these things, come out of the anger, and rejuvenate into the helpful service space of it all. So anyway, I think that's going to be all. We found another thing that we would like to explore with the toddler. I love y'all. Be safe. I saw somebody on the internet today that was like, I hate it when people say be safe. Nobody's a monolith, okay? So be safe, make good trouble, do good work. Joy is our revolution, and I'll see you next time.